Hello there, welcome back to another video. So today we are looking back at our brutalist city that we designed last time. It had a very cool design. We did it with the roads. It was very interesting. A lot of people liked that video, so I thought I'd come back to it, you know, get me some more views. I mean, update the map and make it cooler. Anyways, what I want to do today is I want to turn this place into an adventure map. Adventure map's a bit big. Let's say escape room. I want to make it into an escape room. I don't know how long this escape room will take to escape, but it should be medium difficulty. I won't make it too difficult. I think the story I'm going with was a week ago this town was abandoned by its citizens for whatever reason. You are an inspector, but as you go in to inspect the town to make sure it's still livable, then the gates close and you can't escape. So you need to figure out a pass key or something along those lines, so that you can get out of the town and get back. And there's lots of clues hidden throughout the town that you can find on rooftops and things that lead you to certain areas and certain places that have... I want to do something interesting. I've never built an escape room before. I have built adventure maps and I've done pretty big ones, so this should only be around the same amount of command block work as one adventure map level, which should be pretty difficult but still easy at the same time. It should have different layers of difficulty, so I might need to have some people help me out with this one, at least with the planning stages. I'll tell you if I do actually get any help with that level, because I'm not so great at planning. I often find it a lot easier. I don't know if this is a you guys thing as well, or if it's just a me thing, but like when I'm doing stuff like building or arty, I can do that all on my own really quickly. I just keep on, the flow keeps going. But when it comes to technical stuff, I find it a lot easier to work with someone else and like hash ideas back and forth until we've got a cool idea. And I mean, that intro segment where I came up with the story, that was just me. I mean, I haven't hashed it out with anybody yet. I meant to talk with some people yesterday, but I ended up not talking with anybody because I'm silly and I forgot. Anyways, this is what we're working with today. I really hope you stick around. I really hope you enjoy. Please like and subscribe. Join the Discord, because we have lots of fun there. Last video that I did was actually suggested by someone in the Discord, so I'm, you know, doing video suggestions there if you want to check it out. It would be a massive help to me, because sometimes my brain, I don't always come up with video ideas, and, you know, it gets very stressful during the week. But if you can come up with video ideas for me, I mean, like, you know, you get publication, I get to be lazy. Lots of fun things that happen there. Anyways, like, subscribe, you get the gist. Next clip. Yo, this map kind of makes me like that Batman villain. Well, hello, I'm back. So I haven't done a whole lot where, like, puzzle wise. I mean, what I've done is I've talked to a couple of friends of mine, mainly Peak and Lexine. They do Twitch stuff, so maybe I'll link those after I've done the video. But what I've came up with is a couple ideas. First of all, this first area, you starting to teach you the mechanics of it. You start off in this, like, this small area. There's barriers pushed up so you can't get past no matter how hard you try, and there'll be a puzzle here with some buttons. It'll be very simple, and you'll have a manual on you, like a notebook basically. And I haven't actually added anything into this yet except for like the main page, and inside will be a pass key that will be basically barrier shut down or something. It will be labeled something like that, and then you put it into these buttons here, and these barriers will come down. That will teach you how to use the book. When I'm thinking about the book, it's like in Uncharted with Nathan Drake, and he has this book and he can look through it and find details about the area. Well, since you're an inspector in it, you have a notepad that you've flicked down loads of details, and this is what everything you're going to be needing to solve this entire map. And I thought also about with these different things, all the areas for the different puzzles. If you don't want to spoil yourself, don't pay too much attention to these. I'll try and keep a lot of the puzzles hidden, so if you want to play the map yourself, you nothing gets spoiled, and you can still figure out all the puzzles. But I'll figure this out one by one. I'll get all the details and I'll show you how the command block stuff works. But I think so far we've got a good idea of where all the puzzles are going to go, and this took around an hour and a half to figure this all out, which was pretty nice. I'm still working on it, and obviously I'm still going to work on it in the background, writing stuff down, because before I can start on all of this beautiful stuff, before I can start on this, I do have to get an idea of what all the puzzles will be, so I don't just create silly things. So yeah, I just need to make the idea for what the next ones will be. Okay, I'm back. Day 2. Yesterday I was very busy, so I couldn't get a whole heck of a lot done. But I've got a lot of ideas, and the ideation process is pretty much finished now. I'm gonna leave the rest of it up to my smart brain to figure out all the puzzles, because I figured out a couple of them that I really want to do and I'm really excited to do. So I have to learn how to do commands again, which is going to be fun. Yay. Be doing that today. I'm going to try and do 4 puzzles today and 4 puzzles tomorrow so I can get all 8 done by the end of the week. I'm going to go make myself dinner now because I can't work on an empty stomach. I'm kind of like that way. I like to eat noodles before I do YouTube videos. Fun fact. And also, this is a fun thing. I just managed to apply for YouTube Partner Program, which I didn't realize it was called that. I knew it was the Twitch Partner Program, but no, wait, is it Partner on Twitch? I can't remember. I'm a bit silly with that. I'm a bit silly that way, but I've applied for YouTube Partner, which is very nice. Thank you to everybody who gave me all the watch hours to do that, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm really happy about this. I'm a professional YouTuber, kinda, I guess. I hope they accept me. I'm a very nice person, I promise. Well, hello there. Welcome back. This is a fun angle of my face, isn't it? Well, I've been working on a passkey thing. It's not it's kind of like halfway done, but I kind of want to show you what I have made so far. These are all the command blocks that I've been working with. This was a design I came up with in the past on my last adventure map that I did that sadly got deleted, but the design worked really well, so I was like, all right, I'll go back to that then. How it works is it basically places blocks over here, and if the blocks are in the correct order, then it allows you through, and the blocks are related to a number that this thing programs, and it's pretty simple, and I've made some improvements. So if I go 1 2 3 4 5 6, well, yeah, if there was already a block or whatever, then I didn't really pay too much attention. But basically it will be reset if it goes anywhere past 5 blocks. So let me try that again. So 1 2 3 4 5. Right, yes, my brain is being silly right now. Let me try that one more time. I want to make sure this works because I'm still doing all the testing. And then if I place 4, is strange. Why are you resetting when we get to this block? Is 4 just 4 place 2 in? Sorry guys, I'm just trying to make sure nothing's broken. Oh no, I understand what's happening. It's activating this command block down here. So basically that makes more sense now. That's adding up. Basically, I've added a command block down here which is just like resets the passkey, so I'm gonna have to probably change the position of that, or find a better position. Maybe I can just place it below, because if that's activating through there, I can't really do that, but about there. Let's try this. So place that there, maybe, and that will work. Hopefully. Let's try it. It might as well. Okay, and when I click that down. Good. That should be working now. That's fixed. Okay, good. That was a bit of a silly mistake, but everything's working now. Basically, yeah, back to the thing. It plays this thing, and when you get the passkey incorrect, it will tell you because you get too many blocks on, or you add too many numbers in. And when you click this button, it resets the passkey too, which is very useful because I don't want people to misunderstand or break the game or do anything silly. And that's a pretty foolproof way of doing it. Once I have made this working, I'm going to animate these barriers to look like they're coming down like ch. And I'm going to do that through the clone command, which is interesting. A lot of this stuff I learned when I was making my last adventure map, so working on this first area is kind of refreshing myself on how all the system works. I actually haven't had my dinner yet. I know I said I was going to have my lunch in the previous thing, but I forgot to make it and I got into command. So I'm going to try and finish this, then I'm going to have my lunch. Would be really, really cool, hopefully. And I just have to remember how the system that detects where the blocks are, how that works, which I might have to watch a tutorial for, because that is something I have forgotten. But this area is looking very nice so far, and all the commands seem to be working, hopefully. So I figured it out. It's quite interesting, actually. I do like command blocks. They are interesting, much easier than actual coding, but there's a lot of interesting things that you can do with them. And now I have figured out and I've made it so you can't get past these barriers usually. So I said the passkey is hidden for security measures. And it should go. Yeah, there we go. You saw it, didn't you? It dropped down, which is really, really cool. And I hope that it's still copied because there's no way to unretract them. So if I do that again, there we go. I can just reset it easily. Very, very easy. And then, yeah, this is just an interesting thing. And I just have to reset this so that I can do it again. You know, I do have to reset it each time, which isn't perfect, but it's not really a map that you're supposed to play multiple times, so I can just get away with it, I guess. So yeah, there we go. It works really well. That kind of like that system layout took a while, but yeah, we've got all these command blocks in, and that's the first of the challenges done, and it's really an easy one compared to what I want to be doing next. But now you can move on from this first area, and I'm going to have to write some stuff in the notebook for where the second challenge will be, which is right here. Hello there. So I have been spending a lot of time doing redstone bits and all types of command stuff. There's a lot that I want to show you. There's a lot that I can't show you because it ruins things, but there's a couple bits that I still have to do. I mean, I've done 3 of the ones that I needed to do today, but technically, I guess technically 4, because the final one kind of mixes together, but it's taken quite a while. As you can see over here, I have done quite a bit of command block stuff. This one's especially fun. I had my friend Boneman. He was in the Terrorist MP episode where we did he was in the game show one. He helped me come up with the idea for this. We've been working on this for a couple hours now. This has been definitely a difficult video. That is another interesting puzzle there. I won't spoil it, but I'll show you the interesting thing that I did make. And it's this is the relay that you go to. And when you beat this, I plan on making it so you can hear a ding or something over here, so you can know that this is the next area you have to go to. You walk up to this and you're inside, and you have to solve a puzzle that you get during while you walk there. I won't spoil too much, but if you want to exit this area, you just click space, and then you're exit, which is a pretty cool way of entering and exiting. You know, just clicking space and you're in and out. And if you go up here, this is one I can show you because this one is just skill based. If we click this button, you hear all these chimes, and then you have to find this. You click that one, which brings you up here. Click that, and another button spawns in. Another one over here spawns in. Then you spawn in the final one over here, and when you click it, brilliant. And then the input is accepted. Sorry if I'm slurring my words a bit. It's been a long day. I have been working on this for around, I don't know how many hours. I can probably check my Discord for that, but I'll show you what happens if you fail to. You can see down there it says time exceeded, and that's what happens when you fail. If I just wait around for a couple seconds and I don't make that in time, then time exceeded. And it's basically each time you click a button, the time resets, which is how this all works. It's very cool. It's self-resettable if you just punch one block. And I'm just really excited by how much I've managed to do today. I mean, it is a lot more than it looks like, because we've got these 4 left to do tomorrow, but for what we have done today, this has been a solid amount of time. Yes, and I decided to look at how much time I have spent on Minecraft today. It is this video, I've been working on it for 7.5 hours. This nearly a full work day. Maybe I'll give it half an hour more, then I'll leave, because I don't really feel like breaking my brain over this too much longer. Command blocks are not my forte, and this has been a lot of work. So if you are there, remember, please subscribe, because this is being surprisingly hard to do. So seeing lots of subscribers on this video would mean the world. I know I'm asking a lot. If you don't want to, that's fine. But, you know, if you want to just subscribe, it would mean the world. Anyways, back to the video. Bye-bye. Okay, hello there. We're on day 2. This is going to be really fun. I'm definitely not going to lose my mind again like I did yesterday. Anyways, what I've started off, I've done something very simple today. We've got very quick beginning. So that's where that is. So if I get the button out and just finish this off, I really hope this doesn't break anything. Like that, you can now get a compass, which will lead you to the next checkpoint, which I thought would be an interesting way of doing it. A very easy way of doing it, frankly, but it just makes my life a heck of a lot easier. So that way I don't have to do anything too special with this area. Let me just put this compass back in here. There we go, like that. And we aren't going to have any issues. I tried figuring out so many clever ways of just putting it in the player's inventory, but I realized probably the simplest option is the best one for these things, because you don't want to cause any problems when there doesn't need to be any. Okay, yeah, that's all I've got to show you right now. I'm going to do some more stuff, though, get some more information done, make some more interesting things. You get the gist?
Yeah, I don't really know how to explain this one.
I have lots of things to show you, everybody. So I have finished the next puzzle, and I have to be careful about what I say with this. So I've added these around the map. There's only 4 of them, but if you turn them in specific directions that you can figure out from another puzzle that I've added, that I won't tell you too much, then it adds up to the next area, which will take you up here, which I'm currently working on, which will be a cool puzzle. Hopefully when you click the button, when the light is in the middle here. Oh, bad time weather. Remove yourself. There you go. When you press the button in the middle here, hopefully, which is still a work in progress, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't got anything there yet. Hopefully, it will give you the next clue to do the next areas. The redstone for the like twisting one, that's pretty simple. A lot of it's just here. It's a very simple redstone. Then the rest of it's done on the inside over here, which is quite, yeah, each of them has this by it, which is pretty useful. Anyways, that's what I've done. It's taken quite a while. We've done a lot of interesting things, but it's quite fun. There's also some redstone behind here, but I can't show you that because it spoils the puzzle. Okay, well, I've got something working, and it is working very well. This game is pretty, well, it wasn't simple to make. It actually took quite a few, it took very many hours as we were figuring it out. It was driving me insane. I actually got a migraine from it in the end, but it works now. So basically, when I click a button and the light is in the middle area, then it sends a signal and does lots of fun things. So if I just 3, 2, 1, but brilliant. I should probably make it play a sound or whatever when you click the button. If you don't click it when it isn't on the right area, then it, doesn't do that whole fun thing where it stops in the middle and everything. So I actually do have to reset this every time by hand because it's an interesting contraption I didn't think too much about. So that should be working now. And yeah, it's pretty easy to reset, frankly, so it's not so bad. Puzzle me this, Batman. We're at the end of the video now. Okay, and I'm at the end of my wits. I mean, the end of the video now. Anyways, I've created quite an interesting variety of things that you can do at the end. Now, there's a way you can end the game, which is good. And I want to show you it. It's not It's not really a difficult puzzle, really. You just give the inspector name, but yeah, that works, and then you die, and lots of that was fun. I'm be honest, I'm at the this is really broke me. This has been one of the hardest. Next to the 6 spaces video, this was the hardest video I've ever had to do. Wow, this was difficult. I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised at how difficult this was. I remember why I stopped doing coding and programming, because that was just mind breaking. So I had a little fun. I did like a little spawn room. It's very basic. Maybe I'll add like a white direct wall inside here. Yeah, that would look nice there. There we go. Very lovely. So yeah, this is where you're going to spawn in it, and that looks very nice. If I had like a stair up here, I'm getting distracted because I haven't done any building today, so I'm getting lots of ideas. I said this in my last video, but yeah, things like that. It's like, there we go. That looks like it's going over the edge. It makes the room feel more 3D. And then if you click either of these buttons, it takes you to the front of the area, which is really good because then you get to do the whole map and everything works now. And I'm going to try and get this up on Planet Minecraft for you guys to play. I really do want you guys to try it out, see if you like it or not. It's not a perfect puzzle map, obviously, because I made this in a very short amount of time. And I do not generally make escape rooms like this. But I hope you do enjoy it. I hope you did enjoy the video. I hope you liked and subscribed. If you want to, you can join my Discord. I might have said that in the beginning of the video. It's been a while since I recorded that now, so I can't remember. But yeah, join my Discord, like, subscribe. I want to see you in the next one. I've actually become a YouTube partner now, which is so cool. I'm really happy about that. Thank you to everyone who got me here. Thank you to everybody who is going to push me further in the future. And thank you. If you're like here in like 2 years or whatever, and I'm like really famous, which I'm hoping will be the case, might as well be a bit optimistic about these things. If you're coming back to this video and like, I wonder what he was like this many. Well, this is what I was like. And anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you again. You know the thing. Bye bye.